Good morning, all. It's day 4 of our Advent wanderings. How are you doing so far? Are you sitting with a cup of coffee in your hand and your feet up? My thoughts today have turned towards marriage. What a strange thing to be thinking of in the middle of December. Well, over the years, many times, the relationship between God and humanity has been described in terms of a bridegroom and a bride. Today's offering in our carols, the medieval carol "Today is my dancing day," reminds us of a groom nervously pacing up and down, waiting for his beloved to arrive. The story of the Old Testament is a story, if you like, of preparing for the dancing day, like a marriage day. And in it, we hear humanity likened to the growing up of a little girl. Sometimes she's not always very nice. Sometimes she's not always very pretty. Sometimes she gets herself into absolutely awful hot water. And sometimes she's cross, grumpy, stamps her feet, folds her arms, and ignores completely anybody around her who loves her. At other times, as she matures, she becomes tearful, repentant, then glowing and radiant, as suddenly her heart is found to be held within the hands of her beloved, and she draws closer and closer to the beloved. And this is the imagery that we look at in "Today is my dancing day." The New Testament story of the incarnation is bursting with preparations. The groom is almost here, babies know it, and John the Baptist somersaults in the womb of Elizabeth, his mum. The medieval carol embodies the excitement of Christ's love for his bride, the whole of humanity. It's the opening chapters of the Song of Solomon, all dressed up for a Christmas wedding. My dancing day, the day he was born and entered the world, for love of you and me and every single person in the whole of creation. Many of us have heard the story of the birth of Jesus. What we mightn't realize is that about 500 to 1500 years before Christ's birth, there were prophets who made specific reference to where he would be born, who he would be, and how he would die. Isaiah is full of them. And the prophet Micah prophesied 700 years before Jesus' birth that he would be born in Bethlehem. He said, "But you, Bethlehem Ephrathah, though you are little amongst the nations of Judah, yet out of you shall come forth to me the one who is to be ruler in Israel, whose goings forth are from of old, from everlasting." I sometimes hear people say, "I didn't see that coming." It came as a real shock about something that's happened in their lives. Well, growing up as a child, I couldn't make the connection between the manger and the stable, and the God of power and might we sang and spoke of and were afraid of half the time, not because God is like that, but because of how man made God in man's image, judgmental, to be feared. He knew everything about you, and not in a good way either. As a child, I was terrified. He knew I'd pinch my sister. But then, as I got older, it dawned on me, if the most powerful divine being, who is love, wanted to be truly seen, it would have to be in the form of something vulnerable. If this love wanted to understand humanity made in love's image, then becoming one of us was the way.
Tomorrow shall be my dancing day. I would my true love did so chance to see the legend of my play, to call my true love to my dance. Sing, oh my love, my true love, my love, my love, this have I done for my true love. Then was I born of a virgin pure, of her I took fleshly substance. Thus was I knit to man's nature, to call my true love to my dance. Sing, oh my love, my true love, my love, my love, this have I done for my true love. In manger laid and wrapped I was, so very poor, this was my chance. Betwixt an ox and silly poor ass, to call my true love to my dance. Sing, oh my love, my true love, my love, my love, this have I done for my true love. Sing, oh my love, my true love, my love, my love, this have I done for my true love.